That's like their special. And then I was
No ball is one strike to Zach Leach, the man doing the catching today. Casagrande is safe at first. Gutierrez deals an 0-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2, and he's ahead 0-2. Count 0-2 to Leach. Still just one out here in the bottom of the 4th. Taken for a ball. So we apologize for the Wi-Fi going out. Our hotspot overheated and quit on us, so we had to kill the stream that ended. My Wi-Fi went out. Had to kill the stream, restarted it. This is game 27. Game 4 between the Blues and Foresters continued, and our score is 4-3. Santa Barbara has just taken the lead. Breaking ball taken for ball 2. Count is even to to Leach. Casagrande's at first. He drove in an RBI on a single. That gave them the lead at 4-3. Santa Barbara leads 4-3, and Zach Leach is in a 2-2 count versus Gutierrez. There's one out here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is hit to Mercado at short. Runner advances. He bobbles it a bit. Third to first gets away. Casagrande takes third. And Leach takes second on the E6. Blues are unraveling a bit here. So now it is runners on second and third. It is Casagrande who drove in the go-ahead run to give Santa Barbara the lead at 4-3. He's at third, and Zach Leach just reached second on an E6 by Ruben Mercado. For those of you that are just joining us, it is 4-3. Santa Barbara just took the lead on a Tyler Casagrande single. That man is now at third. Zach Leach just reached second on an E6 by Mercado. Ethan Bates is at the plate with men on second and third, and there's still just one away here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitching coach Dean Traynor on to talk with Mike Gutierrez. Give a chance for some more people to join us. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Once we get some more people in here, I will recap the madness. Okay, so Ethan Bates is at the plate. He is batting with men on second and third for the Foresters. They took the lead. It is 4-3 Santa Barbara on a Casagrande single. He's at third. Zach Leach reached second on a throwing error for Ruben Mercado. That is ball 1 to Ethan Bates. Count is 1-0. I'll continue to recap this inning as more people join. So I apologize for repeating myself, but it is worth noting that it is 4-3 Santa Barbara, and they have runners on second and third. Count is 1-0 to Bates. Lines one to Clarkson. What a catch by TJ. Throw into second. Got him. Wow, it's a double play. Holy cow. Bates lined one right to Clarkson at first. He inhaled it into his glove and threw over to second. Leach was off the bag. Grotto tagged it, and the inning is over. Whoa. What a 4th. Okay, double play and the inning is over. Amazingly. Here's how it went. Otremba led things off for the Foresters in the bottom of the 4th with a single. Then Robleski singled and reached second on an air out in center by Ryan Cermak. Okay. Then Andrew Kachel doubled in 2 runs to tie the game at 3. Then Nate Rombach grounded out to short. Then Casagrande drove in a run on an RBI single to make it 4-3. Then Zach Leach reached second on a throwing error from Mercado, and Ethan Bates just lined out to first, and Clarkson threw to Grotto at second, who tapped the bag. Leach was off second, obviously not expecting that line out to be caught, and it was a double play to end the inning. But the Foresters have taken the lead at 4-3. We're going to head to the top of the 5th with that being our score. 4-3, Santa Barbara leads. Thank you for your patience. We are back on the Blue Streaming Network. Our hotspot here at Santa Barbara overheated. As far as I know, I have not overheated. I have applied layers of sunscreen. I have my hat on. I have limited shade. And my laptop's doing fine. And I hope you guys are doing fine as well. We will head to the top of the 5th. Blues down by 1. It'll be Thomas Trinka leading things off for the Blues. In the top of the 5th, when we come back at Pershing Park, Ben Abrams still on the mound. Foresters now with the lead. I will be right back. I promise. Told you I'd be back. Trinka leads things off for the Blues in the top of the 5th. Swings and misses through strike 1. Count is 0-1 to Trinka. Our score is 4-3 Santa Barbara with the lead. Ben Abram, the righty, deals. Swung on and missed by Trinka again. It's 0-2. Abram starting his 5th inning of work. Santa Barbara took the lead on a Trinka grounds one. Gets by Campbell, and it will find its way into shallow left. That ball took a really weird hop and got by him. Trinka reaches first. Trinka is safe at first. Blues get their leadoff man on the top of the 5th to reach. That brings Burton to the plate. They're ruling it an error. Wow, okay. It's an E5 on Dylan Campbell. Swung on and missed by Burton on a pitch that wasn't close, and it is 0-1. So Trinka reaches, a lot of errors so far. Trinka reaches on an E5. There were 2 errors in the bottom of the 4th committed by the Blues that helped the Foresters plate 3 to take the lead 4-3 in the bottom of the 4th. We're in the top of the 5th. Trinka is safe at first. After reaching on an E5, count is 0-1 to Grant Burton, who is now at the plate. Burton stands in, 0-1 the count. Trinka safe at first. Throw over to first, checks on him. He's still safe. Oh, 1 to Burton. Shows bunt, pops it up. And against the top of the fencing. Thought I might have to make a play on it. Of course, I would let it drop and allow Grant to stay in. Count is 0-2 on Burton. And Trinka is safe at first after reaching on an error. No outs, top of the 5th. Santa Barbara leads 4-3. Oh, and 2. Check swing. Did he go around? They'll say he did. Burton is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking and 1 swinging. That'll bring Ruben Mercado to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. We are in the top of the 5th. It's 4-3 Santa Barbara. This is Mercado's second at bat versus Ben Abram, who's pitching in his 5th inning of work here in the top of the fifth. Has given up 2 solo homers. Facing Mercado. First pitch. Throw down to first. Trink is safe. Mercado took ball 1 after showing a bunt and pulling away. One ball, no strikes. I'll say that's in there for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Mercado. 1 out, top of the fifth. Elevated fastball gets Mercado to swing through it for strike 2. Count is 1-2 now to the senior out of San Jose State. Ruben stands in with his average at 214. Had one of his better games of the year in that first game at Sinsheimer Park against the Foresters. 2 for 4 with 2 singles, a stolen base in that one as well. 1-2 the count. Abram deals in the dirt, ball 2. Count even now. Again, it is 4-3 Foresters. They have taken the lead for the first time today. Blues get the leadoff man on via a error at third, so Trink is safe. Burton just struck out, and 2-2 is the count to Mercado, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout himself. Popped up and out of play. Two and two still the count. Mercado standing in and fouling a couple back to stay alive and see another pitch. Here it is from Abram. In the dirt, bounce to the plate, and it is full at 3-2. Three and two to Mercado. Just one away in the top of the fifth. What will the payoff pitch be? Breaking ball that is swung on and missed. Burton trying to steal. Throw gets away. He is safe. How? How is he out? Okay. They're going to say that Mercado struck out, and they're going to say that Trink is out at second.
Coming up at the bottom of the fifth inning, it's time to here at the bottom of the fifth inning. Thanks to City for sponsoring that. The way we do it is we pick
So they're going to say was out at second because after Mercado struck out, he got in the way of Leach, who was throwing out to second to get Trinka. They're going to rule it batter's interference on Mercado, and as a result, Trinka trying to steal is out. It's the third time today a Blues batter has struck out and a subsequent Blues runner has been out at second base. Trinka was not thrown out, but they'll rule batter's interference and say that he would have been out.
this season.
We're heading to the bottom of the fifth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound for the Blues. We'll introduce you to him in just a moment. It's 4-3. Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the fifth now. It is 4-3 Foresters with the lead. Chaotic couple innings. have our score at 4-3. Foresters with the lead, and we are at the top of the Santa Barbara lineup. It's Kendall Pettis facing newly inserted right-handed reliever Kevin Lyons in for the Blues. Righty on righty. Lyons pitching in relief of Mike Gutierrez delivers a fastball that is hit against the fencing above my head, and it's 0-1. For Lyons, this is his 8th appearance. He's actually a senior not far from here at Santa Barbara City College, hometown of San Diego. For Kevin, deals 0-1. Pettis puts down a bunt. Lyons digs it out of the grass, guns to first in time for the out.
Sponsored by Mesa Burger. Please welcome third baseman number 6, Dylan Campbell.
One for Dylan Campbell, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The ERA for Lyons at 2.63. Now has pitched 14 full innings and has gotten 19 strikeouts, only allowed 9 hits. Last outing was on the 7th against the Foresters, and it was his best outing. He delivers ball 1 to Campbell. He went 2 2/3, struck out 7. Easily his best outing. Previous high for strikeouts in an outing was 3. So Lyons pitched great last time out and has been inserted into this one. That's popped up, and the infield will have a look. It's TJ Clarkson calling for it, making the catch, and there's 2 away.
Sponsored by Hall of Famer Vaughn Whip and his wife Dee, the designated hitter, number 44, Tanner Otremba.
Here's Tanner Otremba. Has reached twice, both different ways. Has been hit by a pitch. That was back in the first. He was the first base runner for the Foresters, then singled to lead off that wide bottom of the 4th. That saw the Foresters take the lead. Bats with no one on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. His team still leading by 1. Lyons has gotten 2 quick outs and delivers an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1. Appreciate your patience with us, as these road games are always an adventure. Here is the 0-1. Hit to Mercado at short. Bobbles it. Throws not in time. Otremba has reached for a 3rd time.
Now batting for the Foresters, sponsored by Rick Wilson.
It's hit for Otremba.
Right fielder number 10.
Otremba's second hit brings Robleski to the plate to bat with 1 man on and 2 out. That one's hit out to center. Cermak ranging back at the wall. It is down at the wall. Cermak will field it. Rounding and scoring is it is 5-3 Santa Barbara, and Robleski is safe at 3rd with an RBI double, and he'll reach 3rd on the
Sponsored by the Uptown Lounge, the shortstop number 22, Andrew Cachel.
It is 5-3. Robleski is safe at 3rd for Cachel. Still 2 away in the bottom of the 5th, but it is now 5-3 Santa Barbara. Lyons deals 1. So Robleski has driven in a run on his double, and a throwing error has him safe at 3rd now. 1-0 to Cachel, the man who has doubled in 2 and tripled. Blues reeling a bit here. It is 5-3, still 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Facing the defending champion Foresters in Pershing Park. Blues won here back in late June, 5-0. That's low and away. Again, Robleski is safe at 3rd after Otremba, who singled. And it's a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 5th for Santa Barbara to lead 5-3. And the shortstop, Kachel, waits a pitch from Lions, and that's strike. Kachel has doubled and tripled, as mentioned. 2 extra base hits. Robleski is doubled and reached second on an error. Sent out to shallow left. Mercado has it to end the inning, but not before the Foresters plate one more to make it 5-3. The Blues have committed 3 errors, all costly, and we will head to the top of the 6th with our score 5-3 in favor of the Santa Barbara Foresters. When we return, a 6th inning of work for Ben Abram, and we'll see if the Blues bats can get going against the 6'8", 235-pound right-hander out of the University of Oklahoma. It'll be the top of the Blues lineup facing him for the 3rd time today. It's 5-3 Santa Barbara with the lead. Thanks for hanging out on the Blues streaming network and making us a part of your Sunday afternoon. Blues got to turn it around rather quickly. I'll be right back. Welcome back. It is 5-3 Santa Barbara with the lead. First pitch from Abram to Cermak is lined fair down the left. It'll be extra bases for Cermak. His speed will find him rounding first and heading into second. Double to lead off the Blues half of the 6th. First hit for Cermak. It's a double. Now 1 for 3. That'll bring Grotto to the plate, who's 1 for 2 with a single and leads this team in RBIs with 31 with the double from Cermak. That's his 8th. And Grotto stands in with Cermak at second and no one out in the top of the 6th. Blues down by 2. Abrams' 6th inning of work has given up 4 extra bases. Cermak's going to take off and steal third. And with that speed, he now has 11 stolen bases to lead the team. So third, his team down 2, but a possible 4th run just 90 feet away as there's no outs in the top of the 6th. Abram deals, Cermak takes in the dirt. (2-0) the count. Grotto singled back in the first, grounded out to third in the third. Third at bat coming here in the top of the 6th. Grotto takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate, and it is 2-1 now. Cermak doubled and stole third, is 9 feet away from scoring. Here's a 2-1. Grotto foul tips it into the glove of Leach, and the count is even at 2-2. This would be a big out, not for the fact that they have no outs, but the fact that it's Grotto. 2-2 the count. Cermak at third. Blues trail 5-3. Tops. That one out. Swung on and missed strike 3. And when's the last time we saw that from Grotto with a man at third? It is a huge first out for Abram as he gets out a big bat in this Blues lineup. But he's got to deal with Shell now. And after him will be Martinez, the man who's homered off him. And if one of those 2 men is to reach, it would be Tate Samuelson I'm getting way ahead of myself now, but he's 2 for 2 with a double and a homer. 1 out, runner on third for the Blues. Shell at the plate, who's 0 for 2. Facing Abram for the third time today. First pitch taken for strike 1. That's 9 strikeouts for Abram. 1 away, and 0-1 the count to Shell. We're in the top of the 6th. It's 5-3 Foresters. That's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to Shell. Runner at third is Cermak, doubled and stole a base. Here's the pitch to Shell. Taken low, and a good take by Shell has him in a 2-1 count. Two and 1. Shell swings and misses through a breaking ball, and that one had him fooled, but the count is even. Still just 1 out. Top 6. Shell implored by Coach Miller at third. Austin 0 for 2 today. Looking to add to his RBI total of 18. Time called momentarily. Leach and Abram will cycle through the signs again. Abram has 9 strikeouts. 8 swinging, only 1 looking. He has induced the swing and miss. And here's a 2-2 to Shell. Grounded to Kachel at short. It's an RBI ground out for Austin Shell, RBI number 19, and it is 5-4.
Designated hitter, number 4, Vince Martinez.
Here's Martinez, who homered back in the second. That led off the top of the second. His first homer is a blue, his 6th RBI in his limited starts. But Vince has been outstanding in his role of cleanup hitting DH. Catcher from Stanford awaits the first pitch from Abram. Breaking ball that's fouled off for strike 1. So in back-to-back at-bats, after Martinez saw 1 fastball from him and sent it to left center, Abram has thrown him back-to-back breaking balls on the first pitch of at-bats, and the count is 0-1 to Martinez, 1 for 2 with that solo homer, and 5-4 our score. Santa Barbara still with the lead. Martinez sends one out to left. That short porch and left. It is a fair ball. Martinez will round first and head into second. It's the second double of the inning, and Martinez has himself in scoring position for Tate Samuelson, who is 2 for 2 with a double and a solo homer. That homer back in the 4th was his team leading 4th.
Third base number 3, Tate Samuelson.
So now the 4 and 5 hitters have doubled and homered. And the Blues trying to have their own 2-out rally here, only down by 1. And here is Bill Pintard. Are we going to see a pitching change here, or is this just going to be a quick conversation? We'll see. But all the while, Cermak doubled to lead off the inning. Then he stole third. Grotto struck out, but Shell drew out to make it 5-4. It's Martinez just doubled to left. That short porch and left is only 310. Thought that one might leave for a sec. But Martinez, who is at second and is the tying run, is 2 for 3 now with a solo homer and a double. And this one has become rather interesting. Game, he struck out 9 Blues, has given up 4 runs. Now has to face a man who is 2 for 2 with a double and a solo homer against him. Abram versus Samuelson for the 3rd time today. Runner at second for the Blues, and this their biggest at-bat. Ben versus Tate. Abram delivers, strike one. Well, we've got a battle of power versus power. Fastball of Abram versus the bat of Samuelson. And we'll see who wins this matchup. 0-1, runner at second. There's 2 outs in the top of the 6th. It's 5-4 Santa Barbara. Abram looks in and deals. Popped up, and the infield will have a look. Samuelson tossed anger as the tying run is stranded at second. Samuelson is retired for the first time today, but our score is now just 5-4. Blues only down by 1 as they plated a run on an Austin Shell ground out to make it 5-4. We're ahead to the bottom of the 6th now, and Kevin Lyons still pitching in relief of Mike Gutierrez. Gave up a run on that Ryan Robleski double, but the man who in his last outing got 8 outs, 7 of which were strikeouts against the Foresters back on July 7th, will pitch in his second inning of relief when we return in the bottom of the 6th. Can't thank you enough for hanging out on the Blue Streaming Network with us, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon. I just learned it was Sunday, and happy to hear that there's a nice all-star break coming up for not only these coaches and players, but your broadcaster. I'll be right back. It's 5-4, Santa Barbara with the lead. Don't go anywhere. Bottom 6, 5-4 Santa Barbara. Lions pitching to Rombach. Strike one. Defensive substitutions for the Blues. Mercado has 2 errors. Fenn subs in for him at short. Burton is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, is being subbed out for in left. Grotto will take over left field, and Kretschmar will take over for him at second. 0-1. Now 1-1 to Rombach. Bottom 6, 5-4. Santa Barbara with the lead. This is Chapter 4 of the Blues and Foresters in 2021. Blues making the trip about an hour and a half south to Santa Barbara to play here at Pershing Park. That's ball 2. And while the Blues battle the Foresters, everyone else has to battle the sun. And conditions here at Pershing Park. Today's theme is shade and sunscreen. Where is it and how can we find it? 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. We are just minutes from the beach, and that nice breeze blowing in is keeping me going. 2-2 the count to Rombach. Lyons looks in and deals. Breaking ball that is sent out to right and is caught by Costello. There is one away.
Sponsored by Santa Barbara Stone. The left fielder, number 5, Tyler Casagrande.
Here is Casagrande. 2 RBIs in his 2 at-bats. The first coming via a ground out in the bottom of the 2nd. Then he drove in one more traditionally on an RBI single in the bottom of the 4th. Responsible for 2 of 5 Santa Barbara runs. Cachel's also responsible for 2, and the man who drove in the 5th was Ryan Robleski. Lyons delivers ball 1 to Casagrande. Lined past Lyons and into center. Base hit for Casagrande. He's reached in all 3 of his plate appearances. It's his second base hit, second single. Bringing Leach to the plate with just 1 out and 1 man on. We're in the bottom of the 6th in a 1-run ball game, 5-4. Our score, Blues Foresters, and Oaks, all tied for second in the CCL South with their records at 8-6. Needless to say, this is a biggie, especially to have some confidence going into the All-Star break. The CCL Showcase at the Compton Youth Academy in Compton. That will be on Valley Sports West on the 14th. Shout out to Dana Applegarth, our assistant GM, has been in charge of all operations and coordinations for that event. Dana, you rock. And Lyons throws over to check on Casagrande. He's still safe. And Leach is at the plate in a 1-0 count. Second straight throw over to first. Casagrande still safe. One out to Leach. Foul. No, you're right. 0-1. You're always right. No balls, one strike to. Oh, this is a hitter. It's not even Zach Leach. So not Zach Leach is now in a 1-1 count. Oh my goodness. It's Jared Thomas hitting in place of Zach Leach. He's in a 1-1 count. Jared Thomas is in a 1-1 count, facing Lions with 1 man on and 1 out in the top of the 6th. That's ball 2, throwing to second. Got him. Casagrande trying to steal, is caught in the process. And a good throw out from home from Shell. Throwing on a line to second and getting Casagrande. That's a huge second out. Bases are empty for Jared Thomas. Always got to be on our toes. I got to be on my toes when we play the Foresters. Bill Pintard always making substitutions in his lineups. Popped up and out of play. A lot usually pay off. At least they did in the second matchup between these two teams back on July 6th. Or 7th, excuse me, back on the 7th. That's when it was. Jared Thomas is in a 1-2 count, facing Kevin Lyons with no one on and 2 out. In the bottom of the 6th, 5-4, Foresters, our score. Got him. Swung on and missed. Lyons has his first K and still faces the minimum in the process of the bottom of the 6th taking place. It's 5-4. Foresters with the lead, but after all that, we have made our way to the 7th. Top of the 7th upcoming, it will be TJ Clarkson leading things off for the Blues, who are only down 1, and there will be a new pitcher on the mound for the Foresters. We'll introduce you to him when we come back on the other end of this break. I'm Zach Ibrahim. Hope you're enjoying this one as much as I am, and we'll be right back. Thanks for making us part this afternoon. Welcome back. We are in the top of the 7th. It is 5-4. Foresters with the lead, and TJ Clarkson is leading things off for the Blues with no one on and no out, and his team down by a run, facing newly inserted Steven Zobak, who pitches in relief of Ben Abram, who was rock solid in his 6 innings pitched, gave up 4 runs, struck out 9. First pitch to Clarkson's a strike. Zobak. Oh, caught by Rombach at first. What a play. And there's one away. That's a loud first out. It brings Nick Costello to the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Nick Costello.
Pinch hitting in the place of Thomas Trinka. We will also see Austin Kretschmar pinch in the place of Grant Burton, but here's Costello. No one on and one out. Zobak delivers strike 1. Oh, and 1 to Costello, coming off of his best game of the season. Takes inside ball 1. Not surprised to see Costello getting the start today. He walked 3 times and singled in a run. That one is at Bates at second, and what a running throw it was, and catch. Really sharp piece of fielding by Ethan Bates gets Costello out, and it's now 2 outs for Austin Kretschmar.
Number 24, Grant Burton.
Pitching in place of Grant Burton, hitting in the place of Grant Burton, who finished his day 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Kretschmar stands in and took over for Grotto defensively at second base. Zobak delivers a breaking ball for strike 1, and Steven Zobak has looked sharp out of the pen. A man who we've seen hit against the Blues and pitch against the Blues. His pitching log, last time he pitched was back on the 7th in a win against the Blues. Went 1 full inning, got 3 outs, only gave up a hit, struck out 2, walked 1, delivers ball 1 to Costello. Count is 1-1. So far, this is his 7th pitching appearance. ERA at 3.0. 9 full innings pitched, and even 10 strikeouts. Kretschmar fouls 1 back, and the count is 1-2. 2 outs, top 7, 5-4. Foresters lead. Kretschmar at the plate in a 1-2 count versus Steven Zobak. Elevated fastball is grounded fouled on the left field line. Kretschmar stands in still in a 1-2 count. 2 outs, top 7. Foresters by 1. One and 2. Thomas tried to frame that one for him. Taken for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Kretschmar, Zobak. Breaking ball. Got him to swing and miss through that one. It's strikeout number 11 on the season for Zobak, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for him out of the pen. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. Foresters still leading. 5-4. Kevin Lyons still pitching in relief of Mike Gutierrez. This will be his 3rd inning of relief as we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Our score is 5-4. And it's time to stretch, of course. And with that, I'll take a break. Oh, my. Ethan Bates is leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Foresters, facing Kevin Lyons for the first time today, who's pitching out of the pen, his 3rd inning of relief. Mike Gutierrez. Bates tries to bunt out of the box and take strike 1. 0 for 2 today with a ground out to second and a line out to first. On and miss now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Lions dealt him another breaking ball, and that one was fouled off to the right side. Count and situation remain the same. It's 0-2, and there's no one on and no one out. In the bottom of the 7th, Bates leading things off for the Foresters, who lead the run. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off to the left side this time, and we'll do it all over here at Pershing Park in Santa Barbara. Minutes from the beach, and I'm wondering where that breeze went. A moment ago, it felt pretty nice. Now there's no breeze. 0-2. Cracked out to center. Cermak has to range back, and we'll have room for the catch. That one had the sound, but not the distance. It's the first out.
Sponsored by Pete George Santa Barbara Insurance. Top of the order for the Foresters, center fielder number 20, Kendall Pettis.
Bottom 7, 1 out brings Kendall Pettis to the plate. Leadoff hitting center fielder, who is 0 for 3, has grounded out to the pitcher twice, and also to short. 0 for 3, bats with no one on and 1 out. Bottom 7, his team leading. Sends one out to left, center, ranging back, and it is dropping at the wall. It's a double. A double for Kendall Pettis. That went a long way, but did not leave. It's a stand-up double for Kendall Pettis, his first hit of the day.
Howard and Chris Chancellor, please welcome third baseman number 6, Dylan Campbell.
Pettis is safe at second with the double. That's the 3rd double of the day for the Foresters. Their 4th extra base hit overall, the other being a triple by Catrell. So Pettis is safe at second with his double. That brings Dylan Campbell to the plate. 0 for 3. Foresters looking for insurance. Ahead 5-4. Just one away. Campbell lines one to Samuelson at third, gunning second. Not in time to get another line out double play, but it is now 2 away for Tanner Otremba.
Sponsored by BMW Santa Barbara. Designated hitter number 44, Tanner Otremba.
For Otremba, he'll be looking to add to his RBI total of 11. Hitting over 400, and this being his, 41st at-bat of the season. 40th, excuse me. Back-to-back singles in the 4th and 5th. He's reached in all 3 plate appearances. In the 1st, he was hit by a pitch. Lions deals to him with 2 away and a man on second. Foresters leading 5-4. 1 on the inside part of the plate. 0-1 the count to the DH, batting third. Lion steps off and forces Pettis to head back into second. Pettis just doubled to left center. He's safe at second. Runner in scoring position for the Foresters, who lead 5-4. 0-1 is the count to Otremba. Now 0-2. Bates led the inning with a fly out to center. Campbell just lined out to third. Lions trying to strand a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball. Got him looking. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Otremba is sat down on a backwards K. To end the inning with the Blues bats. The top of the 8th, trying to make things happen. They've got 6 outs to try and come back from a 1-run deficit. They've done it before, and will have to do so on the road here at Pershing Park in Santa Barbara. I'm Zach Ebrahim. I hope you're enjoying this one as much as I am. It is 5-4. Blues trailing, but looking to come back. It is still Steven Zobak on the mound for the Foresters. We will return momentarily for the top of the 8th. Thanks for hanging out. It's Ryan Fenn leading off the top of the 8th for the Blues, pinch hitting in place of Ruben Mercado. Tough day at the plate. Ruben struck out twice, also committed 2 errors in the infield, so Fenn stands in for him. Lays down a bunt. Campbell has to field it from third, not in time. Fenn is on a bunt single. Able to lay one down and reach. Fenn is safe at first for the top of the Blues lineup in Ryan Cermak, who doubled in his last at-bat in the top of the 6th.
Now batting the center fielder, Ryan Cermak.
We're in the top of the 8th. There is Fenn on first and no one out for Cermak. Blues trail 5-4. 4th matchup with the Foresters this year. Blues took 2 of the first 3. Looking to come back here in game 4. Game 27 overall. That's inside ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Second pitch from Zobak to Cermak will have to wait as he throws over to first to check on Fenn, and he is safe. Cermak, who had a huge hit, the biggest of the first game with the Foresters, tried to turn on one and fouled it back. Count is 1-1. So Cermak, first matchup with the Foresters here at Pershing Park, with the Blues leading 2-0. They had 2 men on base, and Cermak went deep to center field. A 3-run homer made it 5-0, and that would be the final in that one. So Cermak had the biggest hit of our last game here at Pershing Park. Ooh, way in. Are they going to say it hit him? They are. They're going to say in on the hand. He was showing bunt, and if it hit him, it had to hit him on, I guess. But he's going to take first base. Home plate umpire ruling that he was hit by the pitch. Now men on first and second with out for Mason Grotto, who is 1 for 3.
guys, last call for alcohol right on now. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to close up the beer and hard seltzer.
All right, last call for booze. Last call for possibly Mason Grotto to drive in a tying or go-ahead run for the Blues.
Last call, head on over to the last call for beer and hard seltzer.
We got it. Top 8, no one out. Fenn bunted and reached on an infield on a bunt single. Cermak was just hit by a pitch as he was showing bunt, allegedly hit by a pitch. No one here agrees, but home plate umpire making that call. Grotto stands in, man on first and second, trying to add to his team-leading total 31 RBIs. Zobak facing Grotto, stepping off and forcing Fenn to head back into second. Mason, RBI, Grotto. Zobak. Grotto shows bunt. Campbell has to field it from third. It gets away. Fenn will come in to score. We're tied at 5. We are tied at 5. Cermak is at third. There is still nobody out.
Austin Shell, 23, catcher.
We are tied at 5. Runners are at the corners for the Blues with nobody out and Shell at the plate. Grotto showing bunt. I know I did not expect that. He is safe at first. Campbell fielded it cleanly, throw a bit wide. So Grotto safe at first, Cermak safe at third, and Shell at the plate has already driven in a run in this one. This one is cut off. Run will score. It's 6-5. Ball is in shallow center. Grotto's at third and Shell's at first. So the Blues barely putting balls in play and have been able to get runs in and men safe at first.
Designated hitter number 4, Vince Martinez.
See if that's an RBI single for Shell, his second today. Here is Vince Martinez. Still nobody out in the top of the 8th. Blues have been able to rally and have taken the lead at 6-5. That wasn't? Okay. Okay. It's not an RBI for Shell, but the Blues still lead 6. Or for Grotto? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Not an RBI for Grotto. RBI for Shell. Bill Pintard meeting with Steven Zobak. Blues have gone bunt single, hit by a pitch. I guess a bunt single for Grotto. That drove in a run, not an RBI for Grotto. And then infield single for Shell. That was an RBI. And that has given the Blues the lead at 6-5 with Martinez at the plate. 2 for 3 with a double and a solo homer. And still nobody out. Top 8. Blues have officially rallied. We'll see how many they can tack on with men at the corners now. And no doubt for Martinez. Cleanup hitting DH, catcher from Stanford. Had an outstanding 2021 for the Cardinal. Zobak out of the stretch, deals ball one high. And Martinez, who doubled back in the top of the 6th, stands in with runners at the corners in the top of the 8th. So it was not an RBI for Grotto, but an RBI for Shell. Gives him 2 in this game and 20 on the season. Martinez awaits a 1-0 from Zobak at stretch. Martinez grounds one to short. Kachel has it. Throws not in time, and it gets away. It's 7-5. Possible double play there for the Forest. 1 out, and Martinez drives in a run as he is safe at first with a fielder's choice. Martinez has driven in 2. That gives him now 7 RBIs as a Blue. He's got 2 in this game. And Samuelson at the plate now. Another big bat. Martinez safe at first. And just 1 out. top 8, 7-5. Blues have taken the lead. Breaking ball outside from Zobak, misses for ball 1. It is 7-5. Blues have taken the lead. Samuelson has doubled and homered as well. An RBI to his credit. 1-0 from Zobak. Now 2-0. The RBI for Tate Samuelson on the solo homer. We mentioned his team-leading 4th home run and his 18th RBI in the season. As Martinez at first, he just drove in his 2nd run of the game on a fielder's choice. Samuelson grounds one up the middle. Cagel has it at short, taps the bag, throws to first. It is a double play to end the inning, but not before the Blues played 3 to take the lead, 7-5. 6-3 on the double play, unassisted by Cagel. Seven to 5.
3-5.
Blues.
Once again, thanks to Community West Bank for being our game day sponsor today. Here as we start to play the.
We will head to the bottom of the 8th. Blues lead by 2.
On top 7-5.
Foresters now are going to try and have 6 outs to try and make up a 2-run deficit against Kevin Lyons, pitching in his 4th inning of relief for Mike Gutierrez. When we lose the lead 7-5, don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Blues played at 3 in the top of the 8th to take the lead. It is 7-5 Blues lead. Kevin Lyons pitching in his 4th inning of relief for Mike Gutierrez. Tasked with getting 3 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Robleski, who has driven in one of the 5 runs for the Foresters today that came on a double back in the 5th. Lyons deals. Swung on and missed by Robleski, and it's 0-1. Had him fooled on the breaking ball. No one on and no outs. Bottom 8, 7-5. Blues taking the lead. Oh, and 1. Crushed out to left center, but catched by Cermak. But caught by Cermak. Catched is not a word. Caught by Cermak. One away. The man who doubled in 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, also tripled to lead off the 2nd. He'd come in to score, but he bats with no one on and 1 out now. His team down by 2. 7-5 Blues lead. Lyons gets the first out here at the bottom of the 8th. Now faces Cagel. Strike 1. Oh, and 1. Now 0-2 as Cagel grounds one foul to the left side. Lyons only got 8 outs his last time out on the 7th facing the Foresters. Oh, 2. Outside, ball 1. Let's see, he's already gotten 10 in this one. He's only struck out 2. Struck out 7 his last time out. 7 of his 8 out strikeouts. Back on the 7th. Popped up. Infield will have a look. Samuelson in foul ground. Making the catch, and there's 2 away. Quickly 2 away for Nate Rombach. 0 for 3 today. Foresters running out of outs. They're down 7-5. And Kevin Lyons has now gotten 11 outs. He's only given up 1 run in his now 3 2/3 innings of relief. He's been dynamic out of the pen all year. Comes out of the pen and gives you starting length. The right-hander. That one is lined foul to right. It's 0-1. Correct. 7-5, Blues lead. Oh and 1 on Rombach. Lyons delivers. Strike 2. 0-2. Kevin Lyons got 8 outs. Back on the 7th against the Foresters in a winning effort. And a losing effort, actually. Excuse me. This one can be in a winning effort. Ahead 0-2 on Rombach. Looking for his 12th out. Got him to cut through an elevated fastball. And that is strikeout number 3 for Kevin Lyons. And that sets the Foresters down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Blues will have their last chance to tack on to a 7-5 lead. When we come back for the top of the 9th, it will be TJ Clarkson leading things off unless there's a pinch hitter. 7-5 Blues lead, looking to snap that 2-game losing streak and win their second here at Pershing Park, their third over the Foresters on the year. I'll be right back. As promised, TJ Clarkson leading things off for the Blues in their half of the 9th.
First baseman number 16, TJ Clarkson.
Leading 7-5. Facing newly inserted right-handed reliever for the Foresters, Nick Proctor. This is his 8th appearance out of the pen. Junior at Cal State Berkeley. Cal State Berkeley. It's a junior at Berkeley. Strike 1 to Clarkson, swung on and missed. Hometown of Lathrop, California. Really low ERA, sub 1.93. 8th appearance. Has struck out 16. Delivers ball 1. Clarkson count even at 1-1. Blues lead 7-5. Clarkson leading off their half of the 9th. And then the Foresters will have 3 outs to try and come back. Clarkson 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. Now 2-1. That one misses in the dirt. Blues plated 3 in the top of the 8th to take the lead at 7-5. not only tying or leading by 1, but getting that insurance run for whoever will be pitching out of the pen. Count even at 2-2 as Clarkson fouls one off. TJ out of the University of Utah, teammates with Matt Sox and Zach McCleve. The three are very close, as this whole team is. Blues come in 18-8, looking for their 19th win. That looked like strike 3, and it is. Clarkson strikes out, looking to lead off top of the 9th. And here is Nick Costello. I was incorrect earlier. Nick Costello did not get the start today, but he is coming off of his best game this season. In which he walked 3 times, drove in a run on an RBI single. Proctor delivers ball 1 to Costello, pinch hitting and playing right field in the place of Thomas Trinka. 1 ball, no strikes. Clarkson struck out looking to lead off the Blues, top of the 9th. Here's Costello now. 1-0. Now 1-1. That's a strike that gets the zone. Costello in an even count. Due up after him is Austin Kretschmar. 1-1. Check swing and taken for ball 2. Say he held up. Two 1. Inside ball 3. If Costello is to reach, then after Kretschmar, Ryan Fenn would have a chance to reach again. He led off that top of the 8th with a bunt single, got the rally started. Cermak was hit by a pitch controversially. Then Cermak bunted in a run. That was surprising. That's taken. Strike 2, count will be full on Costello. Grounded out to second in his first pinch hit appearance. Payoff pitch from Proctor to Costello. Blues lead 7-5. Costello cranks one out to center. Ranging back is Pettis at the track and at the wall. Oh, he robbed him of a homer. Oh, he robbed Costello of a dinger. Oh, man, wanted that one for Nick. Dang, what a play it was in center by Pettis, robbing Nick Costello of a homer. Gosh darn it. That was a sick play by Pettis. But what could have been a bomb for Costello? That would have been awesome. Oh, he hit it far enough, too, to dead center. But instead, there's 2 away and no one out for Austin Kretschmar, who was struck out back in the 7th. Proctor facing Kretschmar with 2 away and no one on. The lead is still 7-5 for the Blues. But what could have been a Nick Costello bomb was retracted by the glove of Kendall Pettis. And as a result, there's 2 away. Fouled straight back. Count 1-1. Kretschmar bats with 2 away in the top of the 9th and no one on. 1-1. Now 1-2. Off-speed pitch feathered in there for strike 2. And Kretschmar in a 1-2 count. It's 7-5 Blues. Ooh, painted the outside corner and got him looking. So Proctor strikes out 2 looking in the top of the 9th. And we will head to the bottom of the 9th. Forrester's down 2. And we will see if it is indeed Kevin Lyons pitching a 5th inning of relief. It is. Kevin Lyons is going to be asked to go a fifth inning out of the pen. He has only surrendered one run, pitching in relief of Mike Gutierrez, who went 4 full. We understand this bullpen's been taxed, but Kevin Lyons trying for what would be the gutsiest performance out of anyone out of the pen, going 5 full, and if he's able to get the final 3, he would be in line for the victory. Well, Forester's down to their final 3. It'll be Casagrande, Thomas, and Bates. Up in the bottom of the ninth. That's 7-5 Blues. I will be right back. We have reached the bottom of the ninth. It is 7-5 Blues, and here is Tyler Casagrande. Has 2 RBIs and 2 singles to his credit. Has had a very effective game. Has reached in his last 2 plate appearances, facing Kevin Lyons in line for the win, trying for a 5th full inning of relief, and looking for the final 3 outs in what would be an incredible performance out of the pen. Here's the first pitch. It's strike 1. Got 8 outs. Back on the 7th against the Foresters. Outs has only struck out 3 and is to get 5th off, and he's quickly ahead 0-2 on Tyler Casagrande. Blues lead 7-5, looking for their 19th win in 27 games and looking to snap a 2-game skid heading into the All-Star break. Lions deals. Hit out to left, and making the catch is there's one away. Here is Jared Thomas. He pinched for Zach Leach, who struck out and reached on an error in his only pinch hit at bat. He struck out, but this will be his second one, so he's 0 for 1, standing in with 1 out and no one on. Righty on lefty for the second straight at bat. That one is hit sharply down the line and foul. It'll be 0-1. The count. No one on and 1 out. We're in the bottom of the ninth here in Santa Barbara. Blues lead 7-5. He's looking to go through 5 full out of the pen. Breaking ball. Just misses for ball 1. One and 1. Hit down the line and right to Clarkson, who tosses to long. Kevin Lyons, the longest he's gone out of the pen this year was 3 full innings. He did it on June 16th against the Crawdads. He did it on June 25th against the Humboldt Crabs. In the game on the 25th, they gave up 4 earned runs on 5 hits. It's the only game he's given up any earned runs. In his last 2 appearances out of the pen, he hasn't given up a hit. An out away from getting 5 full, 15 outs, and a win. Delivers ball 1 to Ethan Bates, who's 0 for 3 and is the last chance for the Foresters. Count is 1-0. Score is 7-5 Blues. Here's the 1-0. Lions delivers low ball 2. Bates grounded out to second in the 3rd, lined out to first in the 4th, and flew out to center in the 7th. So 0 for 3. Standing in and facing Lions. Count is 2-0. No one on and 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Lions an out away from a win. Blues an out away from a win. Swung on and missed strike 1. It would be 3 wins over the Foresters in 4 games. And more importantly, a win in conference where the Foresters, Blues, and Oaks are all tied at 8 and 6 for second place. 2-1 to Bates. Lions delivers low, ball 3. Shell tried to frame it for him. It was a good take by Bates, and the count is 3-1. Lions has not walked a batter today. Has only allowed the 1 run on a double to Robleski back in the 5th. That was his first inning of relief since then. He's allowed 2 hits to Casagrande and Pettis. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Count full at 3-2. And this place will get quiet with the 3rd strike. Already has been quiet. Count full. Lions to Bates, 2 outs, bottom 9. Blues lead 7-5, and, well, here's that payoff pitch. Hit into right, and it's a base hit for Ethan Bates, and the Foresters will indeed bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Kendall Pettis.
The center fielder, number 20, Kendall.
And in the top of the Costello of a home run. That could have made it 8-5. It stands at 7-5, and he is the tying run at the plate. It's the 3rd hit Lions has given up. That's strike 1. Excuse me, it is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th hit he's given up, but it's only the 3rd since the 5th inning in which he gave up a run. Bates is safe at first with a single. Pettis is at the plate in a 0-1 count. Foresters down to their final out again. Throw on to first. Checks on Bates. He is safe. Taken for ball 1. Count is even to Kendall Pettis. 1 for 4 with a double. Robbed a home run in the top of the 9th. Is the tying run at the plate for Santa Barbara, down 7-5. 2 outs, bottom 9. Outside, ball 2. Lions angry with the command on that pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kendall Pettis, righty on righty. Pettis has made some tremendous plays in center field against the Blues in the 3 most recent games, robbing players of extra bases. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul into the Foresters dugout, and the count's even at 2-2. Foresters are down to their final strike. We're at Pershing Park in Santa Barbara. Blues are looking for that 2nd win here on the road in Santa Barbara, just minutes away from the beach. Blues a chance to go into that mini break. Very happy. Trying to snap a 2-game skid. Here's the 2-2 to Kendall Pettis. Popped up, and Grotto will have a look in left. He will make the catch, and that is your ball game. 7-5, the final. Blues win. They defeat the Foresters for the 2nd time here in Santa Barbara. They snap a 2-game skid, and they are in the CCL South with a victory over the rival Foresters. They've taken 3 of 4 from Santa Barbara, and that is how the Blues wrap up their half of the season before the All-Star break. They get their 19th win in 27 games. A win for Kevin Lyons out of the pen. He went 5 full in relief of Mike Gutierrez, and he was phenomenal. Thank you, Max. For the Blues, I'm just looking for the... Oh, my bad. That way. There, that would be it. Sweet. Here we go. Mike Gutierrez. He went 4 full innings, gave up 4 earned runs on 5 hits, a triple given up by him, hit 1 batter, and struck out 4. Then it was up to Kevin Lyons, 5 full, 1 earned run on 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a win. More importantly, a win for the Blues. Thank you, Max. Blues win their 2nd here in Santa Barbara. The final 7-5, a top of the 8th rally for the Blues. Got them this one. The losing pitcher is Steven Zobak for the Foresters. Your final 7-5. Blues will head into this little all-star break with a victory. They are officially 19-8, and they will have 90% of their games at home for the literal home stretch in late July. We hope to either see you at Sinsheimer Park in SLO, or you can join me here on the Blue Streaming Network. Always happy to have you, and really appreciate all your guys' patience through any technical difficulties. We had our hotspot overheat somewhere in the fourth. I'm surprised that I didn't overheat. The name of the game today was finding sunscreen and shade. We did that. We picked up a win. We're going to go home happy. I'll be back with you, I believe on the 16th is the next time you'll hear from me. And until then, take care of yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. All do the same. And have a good rest of your day. Good night, everybody.